That's probably Mr. Westhouse. It's a brown, slightly cloudy liquor.
This guy's really living on the edge.
Great view. Back home, a place like this would easily set you back tens of millions. Here, it's probably free.
Maybe that's why he's here.
That'd be just rude.
I don't want to be rude. Alright, let's talk to this man.
Hello, Mr. Westhouse?
Damn, Nation, what is it now? Oh. Guess you're not calling on behalf of that son of a bitch Sanya, are you?
Yes, I am.
Sorry, I don't know who...
No, that's very unlikely. From what I hear, he doesn't much enjoy the company of women. Well, who in damnation are you?
April Ryan, sir.
Ryan? Doesn't sound very Northlandian. Are you by any chance from the coast of... Yeah, hold on. Ryan? April Ryan? I'll be damned. You're from Stark.
Yep.
Apparently. Until today, I thought I was just from Earth. I had no idea there were two of them.
Same.
Takes you by surprise, doesn't it? Well, goddamn. Sit down, Miss Ryan. Let me get you a drink.
Figure this whole thing out. You think you would have figured it out based on my tie-dye? But, you know.
The liquor over here stinks to high heaven. Magic pollutes the purity of the spirit, but I keep a bottle of Glenfiddich for special occasions.
Thanks for the offer, sir, but I didn't come here to have a drink.
Really? I see. This isn't a social call.
Nope.
No, sorry.
Oh, no matter. It's still a pleasant surprise to meet someone from home. Now, what may I do for you?
I have
a
delivery.
delivery for you.
A delivery? When did the U.S. Postal Service start delivering mail to Arcadia?
It's from the map merchant at the market. It's just a map.
Oh, good. I've been waiting, Faith. Hold your horses. What are you doing working for the Guild? Are you planning on staying in Marcuria?
Nope.
I'd strongly advise against it, Miss Ryan. Arcadia may look like a pastoral fairy tale realm, but it's not. You bleed as easily here as you do in Stark, and magic can do more damage than a gun.
I'm not planning on staying, but I had to find you. The map merchant was the only one who knew where you lived, and he wouldn't tell me. So I got him to hire me, and you were the second delivery on my list.
Gods. Carrick and his misguided loyalty. I'll have a word with the man. Thanks for the map, though. I collect them. There's not much else to do in this godforsaken city.
I have a feeling like this guy doesn't know how to get back.
Cortez told me to look you up.
He did he? I see. Who's Cortez?
You don't know him?
I think not. I'd certainly remember. Did you say Cortez? You wouldn't be talking about old Manny Chavez, would you? Well, he ought to be dead by now, but then, by all rights, so should I.
I don't know his first name, but he calls himself Cortez.
Tall fella, mysterious and elusive, rarely answers a question with a simple yes or no. Smokes like a chimney.
Seems right.
Aside from that bit about smoking like a chimney, it sounds exactly like Cortez.
Manny. I'll be damned. That old crook is still around. Well, how the devil is he?
He's good. Where do you know him from?
Oh, my whole life back in Stark. We had some exciting adventures, him and I. Actually, he's part of the reason I ended up here. I last saw him in the winter of 1934.
But that's almost 300 years ago.
Yeah. Funny, isn't it? And I'm sure he doesn't look a day older than he did back then. Handsome devil.
Well, if I'm going to accept magic in parallel worlds, I might as well accept people living 300 years.
Oh, no, you misunderstand. I'm only 46. I arrived here about 15 years ago, but I left Stark in 1934. Between the worlds, where you dream time has little meaning, I was trapped, you see, for quite a while.
300 years?
Time went by pretty fast. It didn't seem so bad at the time, but now that you mention it, 300 years, quite
Yeah, you think?
disconcerting, really. Quite
I
disconcerting.
have a feeling we're going to be missing our date.
Cortez said to
He
look you
doesn't
up
know
when
how
I
to get
wanted to go
home.
back home, to Stark.
Now, why would he say that? I'm not a shifter, and I don't know any magic. I'm sorry, Miss Ryan, but you'd be better off asking the Sentinel priests for assistance.
Already did. They said I was on my own, that they couldn't help me.
Bloody typical. Those reactionary fools wouldn't extend a hand to help a drowning man if it violated the principles of their bloody balance. But I can't think why Manny would tell you to visit me in order to shift home. It just doesn't make sense.
How did you end up here in Mercuria?
That's quite a story. I won't bore you with the details, but
Thanks.
suffice it to say, I was always somewhat of an adventurer.
So am I.
The promise of virgin territory untouched by civilization held great sway with me in my youth, as did the idea of a highly spiritual state of mind. The occult, magic, karma. I was born in 1902 in Boston. By the time I was 17, I'd put that life behind me. I spent the next 3 years at sea, and then I wandered around Europe for a time. In the early 30s, the 1930s, of course, I found myself in India, working as a journalist. That's where I met Manny, and that's where I first heard of Arcadia.
Man,
I was
Cortez has
amazed
been along
and
a
quite
round time.
skeptical at first, but the thought of
Been
a
around a
whole
long
new
time.
world to see and magic. I was a fool, of course, but who knew where my curiosity would bring me?
So what happened in India?
I've tried to forget about it, to be honest. If I could go back and convince myself not to... but I still wouldn't have listened, of course.
No regrets.
Yeah, no tracks. I ended up in Tibet in the winter of '34, wading through snow.
That's cold.
on my chest, thinking for sure that this was it. I was going to die. Manny pulled me out of that one, thank God. I spent 3 months in a monastery before pushing on into the void. There's only one way for a non-shifter to pass through the divide, and it's not an easy road to take. Now, if you don't mind, I'd prefer not to talk about the past anymore. There's more than enough to worry about in the present.
I should get going.
I should
Very
get going.
well. You're welcome back at any time, Miss Ryan. Anytime.
Thank you, sir.
Anytime.
I'll remember that. That'd be just rude. That'd be just rude.
Don't want to be rude. Hold on, I need to get a signature. Sign this.
Sign this, please. It's just to confirm that I made the delivery.
Certainly.
A lot easier than the other guy. How about some music?
Hello, Mr. Westhouse?
Back again so soon, Miss Ryan?
I should get going.
All right.
Alright. Mission
Hold
accomplished.
on 1 second, Miss Ryan. I just remembered something.
Okay.
It's such a long time ago, I'd almost forgotten, but Manny did give me something that might be of interest.
I'll take anything at this point.
What is it?
It's a pocket watch. Manny gave it to me the last time I saw him. I never quite understood why, but maybe you can tell me.
Did he say anything about it?
He said that when his heart started beating again, he would know. It would be like a message in Morse code, a beacon.
Like
That
Interstellar.
watch never worked, and the winding mechanism is broken, so it's probably not worth much.
Merv.
You're welcome to it if it's any help.
Thanks.
Now all we have to do is find a black hole, and we can fix everything.
It's an antique pocket watch. It's not ticking. The knob used for winding the watch seems to have broken off, and there's only a tiny hole left.
I think we got a knob to fix. What about a push pin? Will that fix it?
I insert this pin carefully into the hole,
So good.
like so, and then slowly wind it.
I can turn
It
back
worked.
time.
It's ticking.
Damn.
I did it! It's a shift! I can go home!
By God, it's a shift. I haven't seen one for ages.
All I needed was a pocket
Why don't
watch.
you come back with me, Mr. Westhouse? You could say hello to your old friend, Manny.
If I tried to step through that, Miss Ryan, I would suffer a most unpleasant experience. And I would be lost in the between forever. Besides, I built this house with my own two hands. I wouldn't
looks like
wanna
it's
leave
about
it
to fall
these
down.
Barbarians. And what does your Stark have to offer me? This world is more recognizable to me now. No,
True.
you go ahead, Miss Ryan. Go back. And don't let your curiosity of the unknown tempt you into making another shift.
Thanks for your help.
Say hello to Manny for me. Tell him I'm doing all right. And that I said, thanks.
We're back. Didn't get to finish my delivery, but you know, whatever.
Cortez. Oh, God, it's real. It's all true.
Looks like we didn't lose any
I
time.
saw it. I saw the other world. Arcadia. Either I'm going crazy or you were right about everything.
Let's hope for the latter, mi amiga? So I gather your trip was a success.
Success? My whole world has been turned topsy-turvy, so I don't think success is the right word. Nothing about it makes sense. Fact is, I don't believe in magic.
After
The
all
sun does
that.
not need you to believe in it to rise in the morning, señorita. You have seen the truth with your own two eyes. I can do nothing more to convince you. It is up to you now.
Man, this music is so good.
Well, do I have a choice? I have to believe at least some of it. My life wouldn't make much sense otherwise.
You are a true skeptic, April. Está bien. We need your kind to balance the hopeless romantics like myself.
Balance.
You helped me back, didn't you?
To shift? See? The power is yours, yes? But for now, you need me to focus your powers to call forth your dreams.
Dreams?
Yes. To travel from one world to the next, you must pass through the world of dreams. It is the only way. You are capable of opening a shift on your own, but you might not be able to.
What do you mean?
The power, the magic is within you. And when you sleep, sometimes you open the portal without even being aware of it. But when you're awake, it's more difficult. With practice, you will do it.
I don't think I want to do it.
You must. The worlds depend on it.
Gotta save the world.
What happens now?
The Minstrom told you about the balance, about Stark and Arcadia.
He sure did.
A man named Tobias? He was called the Vestrum, I think. Vestrum Tobias.
Ah, so Tobias made Vestrum. Que bien, good. I knew he would go far when I first met him years ago. He was just an instrument then, a student of the balance, but he was smart and resourceful. So you know what is going on with the balance?
Tobias told me that the Guardian? That the Guardian was missing, and that the
That's
balance
us.
was failing. He said this would bring chaos into both worlds.
As we are already seeing, your dreams, your nightmares, they are part of these. You sense chaos more keenly than most, but even they are beginning to notice that things are not as they should be. Like last night.
What about last night?
What you saw, you were not alone this time. There were others, and they saw the same thing. Not nightmares anymore. Real. The first sign of the damage chaos can do. The divide is being breached. It is not yet time for the worlds to be united. A breach could prove catastrophical.
Who are
Catastrophical
you really, Cortez?
or catastrophic?
Excuse me?
People knew you over there in Arcadia. Tobias. He didn't know you by your real name, but he did know you. And Mr. Westhouse, he knew you too, as Chavez, but several hundred years ago.
So my secrets are being revealed, are they?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that, because you're still a mystery to me. More so.
Good. You see, señorita, mystery is important. To know everything, to know the whole truth is dull. There is no magic in that. Magic is not knowing. Magic is wondering about what and how and where.
I'd settle for the truth, just to be able to know you. Because, honestly, I don't mean this in a bad way. You scare me, Cortez. I'm afraid of you.
Afraid of the unknown.
And you are not the only one, mi amiga. I'm sorry, but whatever it is about me that mystifies you, it will have to stay a secret. There are things even you should not know.
Gee, thanks. That really helped.
Perdóname. Perhaps later, when we are certain of what the future holds, okay? I think I can promise you that, Señorita Ryan. Later. But for now, we must speak of more important matters.
So what do I do?
We must work together, April. I can't do it alone.
So I guess some
And
of
neither
his
can
power
you.
comes from the fact that he's mysterious.
What exactly is it that we have to do?
4 things. We must find the lost guardian, we must locate the gateway to his realm, and the disc that is the key to his tower, and we must do what we can to curtail and defeat the Vanguard.
Alright, sounds easy enough.
How are we going to find the Guardian?
By
The moment
solving
he surrendered his
puzzles.
throne and left his realm, he stepped back into our world. This world, Stark. This is where he was born, and so this is where he must return to.
But he could be anywhere, right?
This city has power, April. Not magic, but the opposite of magic. And it draws people to it like flies to an open fire. All the pieces of the puzzle come together here. You, me, the Vanguard, the Guardian. I can guarantee you that he's here. But where exactly, I do not know. I think maybe the Vanguard do. I think they may have him.
If they have him,
Uh-oh.
how are we going to get him back?
Who do they have?
And why do they need him? Why do we need him?
I don't know.
He left his realm, but he's the last Guardian. And only he can open the doorway back to his realm to let his successor through. The Vanguard knows
I
this,
think we're the next Guardian.
but what they don't know, yet, is how to get there.
I find it interesting that that the people of Arcadia know about Stark, but the people of Stark don't know about Arcadia. It's like they're incapable of conceiving of that other world, whereas in Arcadia it's just commonplace to have something so strange and mystical as there being another universe. in parallel. Alright,
Who'd know about the gateway to the Guardian's realm?
really heavy in exposition in this section of the game.
That knowledge wouldn't be here in Stark. You must go to Arcadia, study the books, talk with the Minstrom and others who might know, but not yet. First, we must finish our mission here.
What's that?
Where's the key to the Guardian's
Just
realm?
gotta find this key.
In Arcadia, the key contains two parts.
It's right
One
there,
is
the
disc
disc.
itself. The other is the 4 jewels, the eyes of the dragons. That gives the disc the properties of the balance and makes it complete.
So we're looking for 4 jewels and a disc.
Where is the disc?
The disc
No
was
problem.
left in the care of the Sentinel 10,000 years ago. In the beginning, it was kept in the open, displayed for all to see. But not anymore. Not since thieves tried to make away with it. They will know where it is. Ask Tobias, Vestrum Tobias.
Back to Vestrum.
Where are the 4 jewels?
Ah, the eyes of the dragons. They are kept by the 4 dragons themselves. 2 in Arcadia and 2 in Stark. The white dragon has 1, as does the old one. These you must find yourself. I'll help you with the others.
How do we defeat the Vanguard?
The Vanguard are strong here and growing stronger. Even in Arcadia, they are gaining a foothold. And with the tyrant on a leash, the future looks quite bleak.
How do you know so much about what's going on in Arcadia?
Voices whisper in my ear, señorita. Voices that I trust.
You're saying the Vanguard are strong here. How come I haven't heard about them?
Illuminati.
They don't go by that name here. Did you ever hear of the Church of Voltec?
Sure, they're...
Scientology.
That's the Vanguard?
See?
Then they're
Tom
big,
Cruise at the top.
Very big. But why do they... Why assume a different name here?
In Arcadia, they flaunt their philosophy. They preach the destruction of the balance under the pretense of returning humankind to the glories of the past. Here, they cannot do that. So they have integrated themselves slowly but surely into society under the subterfuge of the New Age religion. And they've built a financial empire to match governments.
Damn.
They have that much money?
Yeah,
The
man, they're
Vanguard
the
own
Illuminati.
multinational companies. They own planets.
Just
April.
pull out a
They
$1
own
bill and you'll
armies.
see.
All they need is the balance, and they will own everything. The twin worlds will be at their mercy.
So, we basically don't stand a chance, do we? Against an enemy like that.
If we hold at bay the forces
Just
of
an
chaos,
18-year-old
and
art
if we
student
ensure the
saving the
natural
world.
continuation of the Guardian's role within the balance, then they will have lost.
How are we supposed to fight this chaos you keep talking about?
You're the key, April. You have the power to shift, yes? But there's more to you than that. You are a child of the balance. And you... No, that will have to wait.
Why would I want to know
By
these
just
things?
being alive, you counter chaos. Without you, last night might have turned out much worse. That tiny breach might have been permanent.
I didn't do anything.
My presence is
Imagine
enough.
the power you wield when you really do something. Trust me on this, amiga. It's instinctive to you to fight chaos. You see it so clearly, and you will know what to do. You are most needed in Arcadia, where chaos is a part of reality. The tidal wave will hit there first, and unless it's subdued before it hits Stark full force, we'll never stand a chance. So you will have to travel to Arcadia after we are done here.
Okay.
Alright.
So that's it? Kick some Vanguard ass, find the Guardian, locate the entrance to his realm, and a 10,000-year-old disc and 4 Dragon Eye jewels?
Easy.
And oh, April, make sure you do battle with the physical manifestations of chaos along the way, because hey, that's your destiny. It's impossible, Cortez. I can't do these things. I'm 18.
I
I'm
can't
an artist.
do it.
No, not even that. I'm nobody. You can't place all these responsibilities on my shoulders. I can't carry that much.
I will help you, April. Others too, you're not alone.
Don't we all feel like April
I
sometimes?
feel very alone, and I can't even tell anybody about this. Yeah, hi. How are you? I'm the Chosen One. Can you help me save the world from evil and chaos?
There is no chosen one, April. There are only those who would and those who wouldn't. You have a choice between the two.
You said I had powers, that I wasn't like everybody else.
True, but you still have a choice. Prophecies can never unravel the will of a single human. You are one of many possible paths, but unfortunately, most of the alternative paths have been blocked by circumstances beyond our control. The world does depend on you, but you have not been chosen. You choose for yourself what you are and what you will be.
I feel like they're trying to kind of twist the hero's journey a little bit. Like in the hero's journey, you're supposed to be like the chosen one is like the point. But here she's like choosing for herself, but like isn't that the same thing? Choosing to be the chosen one. But I guess that's one of the steps, right? There's like it's like step 3 or something. It's like the dilemma or the choice where you have to commit to the journey. The longest journey. Let's do
So
it.
the choice will have to be, yes, let's save the world.
Yeah, April.
Where do we start?
Here, in Newport. We must find out about the Vanguard.
Take them
Their
down.
headquarters are in this city, but where? Do they have the Guardian under lock and key?
I think it's
What
that
other witnesses?
that elevator
done
that
that,
we weren't allowed to go
You
into.
must travel to Arcadia. I cannot go there, and besides, I have things to take care of here.
Right. Except, where the hell do I go to find out about the Vanguard? The library? The net?
Valuable information is hard to find. Remember the painting I showed you yesterday?
Sure.
The artist, a boy named Warren. I told you about him, yes? Warren is involved in a lot of activities that aren't exactly legal. He has connections. He can point us in the right direction.
All right. Okay. Where do I find him?
My friend, Father Raul at the Hope Street Cathedral, he's had some contact with the boy lately. Ask him.
Wait. Did you say Hope Street?
Yes?
As in the most dangerous neighborhood in Newport?
Is it? I don't usually follow the civic affairs of
That
the city.
scoff.
I remember Hope Street when they first built it. A clean neighborhood.
That must have been a very long time ago.
Still, I'm sure you'll be safe. You're a girl, no? A self-respecting gentleman would never harm a girl.
It's the self-respecting gentleman part I'm concerned about. Still, I can handle myself. Father Raul, was it?
Clueless
At
Cortez,
the Hope
man.
Street Cathedral?
Yes. He will lead you in the right direction. Help you find Warren Hughes. When you're done tomorrow, we will meet up at the cathedral late in the afternoon. I need to speak with Raul as well.
Okay, good. It's a plan then?
Enjoy yourself tonight, April. Who knows what the future may hold? Good night.
All right, time to save the world. Back in Venice. Feels good. I have to say, I think I prefer Stark to Arcadia. Like the setting, I think is a lot more interesting. The music's really good too. Arcadia is just kind of like whimsical and like magical, whatever. But the realism of Stark is really interesting to me. Alright, we don't need to read this because he just told us everything.
April Ryan, you have got to get past...
So I guess our next step is to find our way to the cathedral. So I wonder if I can just like freely go back to Arcadia.
It's working. I don't need to wind it again. The watch is ticking.
So I guess the watch was like a one-way trip. But now we've got some stuff from Arcadia in our bag, too. Okay. Just gonna take a tour around some of these places, see if anything new has shown up. No. Let me check out the cafe. What's up, Charlie?
Pulling long hours today, Charlie?
Unfortunately, yeah. Are you staying for the show tonight?
What show?
You don't know who's playing?
I've had a few other things on my mind these past few
Like
days,
saving the
Charlie.
world.
Sorry.
Got more important
Anybody
stuff to
good?
do.
Anybody good? Are you kidding? Roy and Dale's playing. It's the first gig on their new tour. Sort of returning to their roots before they do the big venues.
Tonight? Great, that's perfect. Especially tonight. I need some serious unwinding.
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh, you know, just shifting in between two different universes. Not gonna tell him.
Nothing, I'm just tired.
You don't look too hot either. I mean, you always look hot, but you look a little beat, a little tired.
Do you mean that? About me always looking hot?
Yeah, you know, I think you're the most beautiful girl in the world.
All right, Charlie.
I've told you before.
I just have a hard time accepting it is all. Thanks, Charlie, you're so sweet.
Just trying to find her confidence.
Is Emma around?
Don't know
Haven't
why I
seen her.
need to speak to her, but
She knows about the show, so she'll be here.
When does the concert start?
In less than an hour. I expect the place to
1
be
hour?
crowded soon. So you should
Jeez.
find yourself a spot to sit down.
Thanks, Charlie.
I'm just rolling
problem.
through these scenes.
Later.
No time to explore. Guess I'll just sit down. I don't know if I can miss stuff or not if I like don't like visit certain places at the right time. But as soon as we came in here, it triggered the show
So where have you been all day?
in
You didn't show
Arcadia.
up at school, you weren't at work, and then Fiona tells me you're out looking for Cortez again, and on top of that, Zach brags about bagging a date with you. What's up with that?
Oh, shit! Zach! I totally forgot. He's gonna kill me. If I don't show up, that is.
You mean it's true? You have a date with that asshole? I told him he was full of shit.
Same.
I needed some information.
And you sell yourself to get it? April, you're insane. Well, you're just going to have to disappoint him.
I made a promise.
To that sleazebag? That's a promise made to be broken.
Yeah, Emma. Good advice. So here's another choice. I've gotten several choices in this game, and I've been kind of questioning myself, oh, are they actual choices or not? Like, is this a linear story or is it diverging? But this feels pretty legitimate, right?
You're right. I'm staying here.
Good girl. Now, there are a couple guys you should keep an eye open for tonight.
Me?
Maybe this game is
I have
secretly a dating
boyfriend.
sim. I
You
just
need a
didn't realize.
boyfriend. You need a boyfriend because I have one, and I need somebody to compare boyfriends with. It's not your choice to make, girl. It's just the natural order of things.
I thought we were here to listen to the band.
Sure, from the back, so we can scope out guys' asses.
I don't know
Damn.
which place is weirder, Mercuria or the Fringe Cafe on any given night.
Mark, what?
Where's Mercuria?
Never mind. So, okay, which guys are we looking for?
Right. Now, you may want to take notes.
Chapter 3. Here we go.
Oh, God. Headache. I didn't really have that much to drink, did I? No. But I did travel through a shift into a parallel universe Which would explain this weird compulsion to curl up into a fetal position and go back to sleep. Not
Seems
that I'm
reasonable.
particularly looking forward to it, but I guess I have to go find that Warren guy Cortez told me about down on Hope Street. And hey, like that's not enough. I have to avoid bumping into Zach today. He's probably royally pissed that I stood him up, and Zach's very good at being pissed.
So remember, you cannot die in this game, according to the manual. So I have nothing to fear from Zach. Fearless. Oops. If there's anything new outside this window. Doesn't look like it. Anything new in our closet? Absolutely not. If I can, Alright, well. Take a look at this delivery list. Okay, so we're avoiding Zach and we're trying to get to the cathedral, I believe. Oh, well, good luck with avoiding this guy.
So you thought you could stand me up and get away with it, bitch?
Fuck you,
I'm
dude.
sorry. What did you call me?
We have a date and then you don't show? Leave me looking like a sad prick all night in front of my friends?
I couldn't go, Zach. Get over it.
I don't fucking care. You'll regret fucking with me, bitch. I can promise you that.
Oh,
What are you gonna do?
You'll find out, April Ryan. You're gonna be so fucking sorry
Jesus,
you ever
man.
fucked with me.
this guy's a psychopath.
That's Zach's room. I've never been in there, and I pray I never will. No, I don't think I'd appreciate the FUB barging in on me right now.
Gotta get somebody to take
Nobody
care of
home.
this Zach problem.
It's our screen. I'm sorry, but big sweaty jocks do not turn me on. I'll take a nerd any day.
Okay, okay, writers. Okay, I think everything here we've seen before.
Common room do. Annual summer blowout at the Fringe Cafe, Friday, August 4th, 8 p.m. Free food. Live performances by Roy Dale.
We've already been
Harlequin
there.
Masquerade, The Go-Getters. Tickets available. Pizza and movie night, Monday, July 31st. BYOS.
Okay. Keep on moving.
It's a pretty mural.
Let's go back to the cafe. See what's happening over here. Hello, Charlie.
I hate to say it, but I don't have time to talk to Charlie right
I
now.
don't have time for Charlie. I got more important things to do.
Fresh bread. Fresh bread.
Alright, let's get out of here.
It's the mystery door.
Anything new here? It's illegal to skateboard in Stark, which is why these guys are dealing with this.
This guy's out here all day long, all year. He never stops painting. Ever. And I doubt he's ever finished even one painting. I can't even begin to guess what that's supposed to be.
Clueless. Yep, nothing new here. Alright. Can we talk to this person? No. Alright. Let's see if we can go to the cathedral.
What? I got something on my...
Aha! Hope Street. The most dangerous place in Newport. Let's go there. Oh shit. Couple of roughnecks. Jeez. Wrong side of town.
She's gone.
She's gone.
Boss man. From his uniform, I'd say he's one of the West Side Kings.
The boss
Got
man.
recruitment posters all over town.
The West Side Kings. I guess we know where Fallout New Vegas got that idea. Such unoriginality from them. It's a very brutalist style building here.
Cabs never stop on Hope Street.
Okay. Just cruise on through. Oh. Wow, this is a massive cathedral. See, I guess it seems sort of out of place. I mean, why would this be on the wrong side of town? It seems very opulent. Quite
I
the
wonder how
flourish
they light
there.
those candles. Do they have ladders? Or jetpacks? That's a funky idea. Priests with rockets on their backs. That would give a whole new dimension to evening services.
She makes a good point. So I guess this must be the center of the, like, secret Illuminati group. Let's go to confession.
Pretty. And considering the neighborhood, it's a miracle that it's still intact. Maybe it's bulletproof stained glass designed for inner city cathedrals.
Saw, dude.